This is Good Things Foundation's Digital Skills Checker getting started. This video will talk you through the checker and show you what questions it asks and the results that you'll see at the end. This is the page you land on when you enter the URL, which is the web address for the Digital Skills Checker getting started. You'll see it talks through a few different pieces of information and has some buttons you can click. And if you keep scrolling down, you'll find some info about your privacy, and you can get started at the bottom of the screen as well. But I'm going to scroll back up to the top of the screen and click on the first big button, Take the Digital Skills Checker. You'll see it starts asking you some questions. This is one of the questions you will see, which says, how confident do you feel using video calling, such as Messenger, Zoom, or FaceTime? There's a scale of 1 to 5, where 1 is not at all confident, and 5 is very confident. Select the circle that best describes you and how confident you are doing that task online. I'm going to select 3, in the middle of not at all confident and very confident, and then you click Next. It will then ask you the next question. How confident do you feel using online search engines such as Google? I'm going to say I'm very confident doing that. So I'm going to select the 5. And then I'm going to click Next. This is another type of question in the Digital Skills Checker getting started. What digital devices do you currently use? The instruction says tick all that apply to you. I'm going to say that I use a smartphone and I use a computer or laptop. So I'm going to tick the squares next to those 2 options. And then I'm going to select Next. This is a third type of question in the Digital Skills Checker getting started. This question is asking, how important is it for you to do the following online? It'll be a series of questions with different topics. This one's asking, how important is it for you to learn new things on hobbies or topics that interest you? Underneath the question is a 1 to 5 scale, where 1 means not at all important to me and 5 means very important to me. I'm going to say that this is in the middle. So I'm going to select 3 and click the circle under 3 and then select Next. This question is at the very end of the Getting Started Digital Skills Checker by Good Things Foundation. It asks you to nominate which of these following boxes or descriptions best describes you right now. Read all 5 options and then select the one that sounds most like you by clicking or tapping on that square. You'll see I'm now 100% complete and I have finished the Digital Skills Checker. But to see my full results, I need to enter my personal details. You need to put your date of birth in by doing the day, then a slash, then the month, then a slash, and then the year. Then you need to select which gender you most identify with, and I'm going to say prefer not to answer. You'll see that everything that has a star is mandatory and you won't be able to click Start to see your complete results without filling in all of those boxes. At the bottom is a link to the privacy policy if you want to read more information. And you'll see at the bottom of the screen is also information about how Good Things Foundations will use this information. Then I'm going to select Start to see my results, which say I am well on my way, and scored 5 out of 10. So now I'm going to scroll down to see what was most important for me to learn. You can see I ticked medium in terms of my overall confidence using digital technology based on all the questions I answered. I don't use the internet in very many ways, so that might be something I'm missing out on and could need a little bit more help with. And according to my answers, the good news is not many things have stopped me from doing more online. Based on the things that I said in the quiz, the top 3 things that I wanted to learn about were hobbies and social activities, connecting more with others, and staying safe online. All the words that are underlined and in red are links to some free online resources you can use to learn more about that topic. And if you keep scrolling down, there are more helpful links. If you go to the very bottom of the page are the full results, summarising how you are going with your digital skills at the moment and how confident you feel, and also what you're looking to learn the most about. This information is really helpful to share with your digital mentor, which is the person who is helping you to learn your computer, smartphone, or tablet skills, or learn how to use the internet more. If you want to send this to them, you can select change email address at the very top of the screen. So that's the end of the Digital Skills Checker getting started.